Anyway, there are extra, they will add more packages, but these things will be available everywhere. Those are common. Okay, so let's see all the utilities we'll add one by one. So go to utils, constants we added, Excel utils. So Excel utils basically Excel sheet reading purpose we are using. So create the Excel utils class. And then copy the code. So JavaScript utils. As I mentioned, all the JavaScript methods will be available under this. Same way, time utils. So basically time, so how much time you need to wait. So that time utils will be available here. Next, last one. So WebDriver utils. Copy this one. So after this, we are all almost done under this utils. So we are done. What left? Only test case. Test case, anyhow, we are going to write. So that you cannot do. Pages also, we will write. We will write the pages. And let's go back. There is a SRC test resources. So under resources, we have few more files we need to create. So one is config.properties file, log4j2.xml. So let's create first config.properties file. Under this SRC test resources, create a new file to give config.properties. So what will be there in this file? All the global properties of your entire project. So global properties means username, passwords, URLs, different environment URLs, all will be stored under this config.properties file. So let's go and add, but I'm adding just a browser and a username, password. You can add if you want more. So key value pair. So then we have one more, log4j.xml. So log4j.xml. Id income log4j. Range. log4j.xml. So in this log4j.j2.xml, you are going to have the XML code. So the XML code it is going to have. So I'll tell you all these concepts, don't worry. First, ready-made code we'll add, because as we don't have a change, right? So this is also done. Only one folder you need to create, data folder. Let's create a data folder. I'm going to create one data folder, new folder, register data. So under that we'll create an Excel sheet. Excel sheet will create. Okay, so that's all. The entire code we added. So we'll see one by one now. And first one is webdriverfactory. So what is this webdriverfactory and test-based classes? Okay, so webdriverfactory is basically how to launch your browser and some browser settings if you want to do, and also only one object instance we are going to create for this class, not multiple instances. So that is called singleton design pattern. So any class you are not allowing to create another instance, only single instance will be there for that class. That is called singleton design pattern. How can you do that? So you have to make the same class instance variable private static final webdriverfactory. See, class name is the data type and variable equal to new webdriverfactory. So then make the one private constructor. If you make a private constructor for any class, it is not allowed to create object for this class in another classes. That's what the private constructor purpose. So you are restricting other users to create object for this class. But that instance you can return. See, I'm returning webdriverfactory instance. So making public. So that I can use whenever I need a webdriverfactory instance, I can call this get instance method. You can call get instance method and you will get the webdriverfactory instance object. And there is one more thread local concept. So thread local is TL driver equal to new thread local. So what this thread local will do is, for each thread, this TL driver will act as independent. independent object. So that's the advantage with the thread local. So you can get the driver instance. So based on the browser type. That I'm getting here, public WebDriver get driver. So browser, which browser you want to run, that browser. And then, so there is one more concept, resource bundle concept, to read the config.properties file. So how to read the config.properties file data? You can use resource bundle object equal to resource bundle dot get bundle to config. And WebDriver driver equal to null. Highlight if you want to highlight the element. So that's you can take up. And if TL driver dot get equal to null, and then so you are writing each browser. So the code, the respective code we are writing. So Firefox options, why I'm using is I'm supplying. So Firefox related drivers you need to use. The Firefox options you need to pass, basically. That's what I'm passing here. Same way, Chrome. And next one is IE browser and Edge browser. So then, if browser type is a headless, the headless code will execute. If browser type is incognito, then this code will execute. Else, this is the Chrome option, say we are keeping as a default. Then return the driver instance. So you got the driver. So maximize the window, delete all the cookies. Then, so this is the another get driver. So returns TL driver dot get of 0. And quit driver. So quit means, you know, right? It will close all the associated windows. Get driver is nothing but a driver we have seen. Get driver method dot quit method. So that's what this is. So you launch the browser and close the browser, both we have. Okay. So if you want to set a Chrome options, first create object for a Chrome options class, and options equal to new Chrome options dot add arguments. And disable info bars. So anything you want, you just call this method, automatically it will help you to proceed with any of these class methods. Return options. So Firefox options. Same way, Chrome options, how you set? Same way you set the Firefox options. Firefox options equal to new Firefox options. So options start add arguments, disable info bars. Like that, you can use this. Set Firefox options. Set Edge options. Same way, and set IE options. IE is not available no more because we're using Edge. So same way, you can get the Chrome options. You can set the Chrome options. So all these options you can set it out. So based on the the browser type, you can set first, then you can get it. Without setting, you cannot get it. Right? That is the main problem. Okay, so then we have a read property. So then you have so these are some reusable methods. So how to read the data from properties file, I have given using properties class. That's the first step. Second step, you get the file. Where is the file with this name? We go to constants. So with that name, you have that configuration. So constant field, that one. Then prop.load, you can load all the properties and return it. So random string, how to generate the random string, how to generate the random number. Random alphanumerics. So you can generate, that will be used in another place. Get screenshots, how to get the screenshots. So this is the dynamic screenshots you can get. Already given that code for you guys. Okay, so that's all about WebDriverFactory. Tomorrow we'll see test base, and then we'll continue. Any questions before ending? So please, create a one so repository. You can directly clone my path here till here. I think till here is fine. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. See you tomorrow.